Okay. Hi, Mr. President. Peter Summer with Capital Intel. I just also came back from Kiev and Odessa, and one of the universal complaints of all Ukrainians is the weight and influence the criminal element and so oligarchs have in the economy. And one of the things that everybody would welcome is new private sector players taking over many of these companies and bringing them to best practices. Is this something that EBRD will be doing in exposing really transformational M&A in this market? Thank you, sir.
I think there are two parts of our response to that, and both yes. The first would be that one of the things we've got to do is tackle the corruption from the graft by actually having independence in the whole process by which we tackle it. There is distrust of state authorities because of what's happened in the past by businessmen, by clean businessmen. So they need to go to an independent ombudsman with their complaints, first of all, and that independent ombudsman, he or she needs to be able to assess those complaints and report publicly and transparently on those complaints. So there'll be an annual sort of review and process whereby we set the results of that independent process out. Now that's on the corruption side. But secondly, I think you're right that in Ukraine there are a lot of companies which have been, particularly state-owned ones, which have been not run well and have had criminal elements involved with them, with links to politics, links to the judiciary and so on, and unholy mess. Part of the answer that the government wants to pursue is actually to try and clean up those companies and put many of them out for privatization going forward. And this is an area where obviously EBRD has had a lot of experience in other countries, and we will play a strong role as part of that process. Potentially, in some state-owned entities which move towards a commercialized and then to a privatized approach, and also in the banking sector, we will be thinking about whether we might need to take equity even as part of improving corporate governance and cleaning up.
Neil Buckley from the Financial Times.